Hey guys, what's going on? Nivens here. Time for your weekly rock wind-up. Before we jump right into it, though, I want to welcome on board our new sponsor, Kickstart by Mountain Dew. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to change anything and bow to corporate sponsors by any stretch of the imagination. Well, if you're like me, you sat around the pub many a times arguing whether or not Will Ferrell and Chad Smith, the drummer for the Chili Peppers, are the one and the same person, as they are never seen in the same room together. Well, this week, it looks like it's coming to a head. I guess Ferrell did a Reddit sort of Q&A session. At the very end of it, he said, yes, I am Chad Smith from the Chili Peppers. Chad Smith fired back immediately, though, not liking the allegations and not liking the impersonation, saying, "You are not me. Stop spreading those rumors, and I challenge you to a drum-off. I've seen what you can do with a cowbell, and you're nothing." Like the Chili Peppers performance at the Super Bowl, I think this is fake. Well, after 7 years in Southern Illinois, it looks like the gathering of the Juggalos Insane Clown Posse, or ICP's family, will be gathering at Lake of the Ozarks, August 6th to the 9th. Quite a spectacle. I've watched a couple of documentaries on this, so I might take a road trip down there just for the pure fear and loathing aspect of it all. Now, no word on if there's bad blood between these two guys, but I guess in Australia right now, the Soundwave festivals are getting ready to go on. And with that, there's all sorts of like side stage festival performances, not so much at the festival, but around town in Australia and the various towns of Australia. And I guess Newsted, of course, Jason Newsted, formerly of Metallica, was supposed to open up for Megadeth. And per the request of Megadeth, they've been asked to be removed from the bill with Whitechapel in replace of them. So again, I don't know if there's bad blood. I don't know if there's a situation where these guys just aren't getting along. Whatever the case might be, I'm sure as this drama unfolds, I'll fill you in on it. Lots of new music announcements this week. KXM, which will be the debut album from Ray Luzier on drums, of course, of Korn, Doug Pennick from King's X on bass and vocals, and of course George Lynch from Lynch Mob and Dokken. Those guys have been collaborating together for a while. Finally going to roll something out in March. Looking forward to seeing that. Also, let's see, what else new stuff? April 1st, new stuff coming from Chevelle. Huge tribute album coming out for Ronnie James Dio, also on the 1st of April. Everybody from Metallica, members of Motorhead, Anthrax, Hailstorm, I think, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be on this tribute album. That's happening. And then in May, we'll see the 4th studio album from Blackstone Cherry. So definitely lots of new music in the works. And given this is kind of what happens, this is like the cycle of music. Everyone kind of hibernates in the wintertime. And then first part of spring and whatnot, we get new stuff. And there's even some rumors and some rumblings that the guys from Disturbed have gotten back together to work on some new music after their hiatus, so everyone could go work on new projects. Of course, Draymond doing Device, and then you had Fight or Flight with Mike Wingren and Dan Donegan, and of course John Moyer doing his Adrenaline Mob thing. So we'll see what happens with that. So I am Nivens. Thank you very much for tuning in to your weekly rock wind-up. Back again to Kickstart. Thank you to these guys, Kickstart by Mountain Dew, for being our new sponsor. But make sure you're paying close attention. Starting on Mondays, you can find out how you can win tickets and check out Volbeat and Trivium when they kick off their spring tour in Denver. It'll include airfare, hotel room, and $500 spending cash. So make sure this weekend, when you get out tonight, you pick up Kickstart by Mountain Dew. Have a great weekend, guys. Peace. I'm telling you, I'm not going to shill. Not at all. Not chilling. I'm doing the way I do it.